Welcome to the VoIP Drupal hands-on experience. Today, we'll be learning to use CCK and Click2Call. My name is Mickey, and I'm from Drupal Connection. First, we'll take a look at my demo site. This is a test installation where I test out all kinds of new functionality for VoIP Drupal. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Drupal.org and we're going to search for Click2Call. And we're going to search the modules. Alright, so we found the module and we're going to the overview page, modules homepage, where we will read the description that Leo Bird has put here for us. And this tells us basically what Click2Call does. It enables a module that allows you to have widgets or gadgets that are available as CCK fields and usable as blocks on your website. Alright, so we'll download Click2Call and we'll upload it to our server. And we'll head over to our modules page, where we will scroll down and take a look for CCK, because there is a Click2Call field. We want to enable that, and we want to scroll down further till we get to, there's a package called Click2Call. We want to enable all three of these modules. And we can see if, as we should when we've downloaded it, the Click2Call module right here. You can open this and you'll see these are all the files that come with Click2Call. Of course, you should read the README file first. That's one of the most important steps that we often overlook. And the README file will give us any special instructions we need or let us know if there are other pieces that we need. So let's take a look at this. Okay. We're going to basically extract it. This basically tells us there's a field that we can use and that we can use Click2Call blocks. But I highly suggest you take a read of all README text files whenever you install a module in Drupal. It can save you lots of time. Okay, so we're going to enable those modules and submit the configuration. We'll go back to our site and we'll see, hey, I don't notice anything different. Why? Because you have to go to the blocks page first of all. Click2Call installs a couple of features, and those are blocks that you can use on your site. Here we scroll down and we see that, okay, we've got a Click2Call block, and let's reload this page, see what we've got. Okay. And here in the unused new blocks, we have at the top of the list, Click2Call, Click2Call. These are two Click2Call blocks. Now, let's see if there's a configuration. It would be under Site Configuration, Click2Call. Alright, let's use another browser to go to that page. We will use the modules page since they're already enabled. We'll go to Click2Call to see what type of configuration options we have. Well, you can set the number of blocks that are Click2Call blocks. So if you wanted, say, 10 different blocks for 10 different reasons, 10 different numbers, messages, whatever, you could raise that number. For this demo, we'll only need 2. The default number to be called. Now, this, you can present the default number associated with the user. You can sign up with Tropo or Twilio or any of the services and get multiple phone numbers to be used with VoIP Drupal, but this is not the number that we're going to be using here. That could get a little confusing. This would be your phone number, or the phone number that you want the Drupal system to dial when people click on Click2Call. So the phone number would be present on your website, people would click on it, and it would call you on your cell phone, or it would call your office or your office manager. Okay, so those are your choices. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to ask the user to type the number in that they want my website to call. So we'll save that. And we'll go back to the blocks. Let's see, once again, we'll have the blocks. Where should we put them? Let's try first we can configure the block. And I've already done a little configuration on this one. I changed the text because it's just, you can add your own text here. I chose to not have a block title because I did not need one. Now you see here, I can choose what script is going to be activated when people click on Click2Call. Right now, for this demo purpose, I'm going to leave it as the default outbound call script. Okay, and we save the block, which I don't have to do because it is already saved. And we go back to the blocks page, and we're going to enable the block. Let's see, we'll enable this block on the, how about the left sidebar? Oops, the left sidebar. We'll put both of the blocks on the left sidebar. Well, how about we'll just use one block for now. We'll leave the one that I edited. We'll remove that. But for ease of use, we also get a block that came with the default VoIP Drupal core module. That is the default call configuration block. And this is really a wonderful thing. This shows the call configuration right there on the side of the page, and you can set it to just be visible to the admin. I'm going to put it in the right sidebar for now. Now, as you see, I've got tons of modules on my test site here. I don't advise that for a production site, but this is a test environment. Okay, so we will save that. And I've put a Click2Call block on the left sidebar. And as we can see here, click to connect. Let's go to the home page and see how it looks. We've also got the call configuration block right here. This allows us right on any page, because as you know, you can configure a block to just be visible to the admin. You have all your scripts, really handy right there, and your outbound scripts and your inbound text scripts. Okay, so this is the block for Click2Call, and it adds a widget here. And remember, I chose to have people input their number, so I'm going to put in my number and see what happens when it calls me. It's dialing now. And we shall see what happens. Here it is.
This is a call from the VoIP Drupal platform. Bye-bye.
And you can see the website shows up as complete. The call is completed. That was just the test script that is very short. It just lets you know you have reached the system and all is working well. Okay. For the next thing, don't forget, as with most modules, to set your permissions. I've filtered to see what all roles permissions are with the Click2Call modules. We filter permissions. I can see no one can access the fields. So that means no one is seeing them. Well, I would like everyone to see them. I can just give permissions to everyone. How about, do I want people to access it in user profiles? Sure. I'll let everyone see that in their profile if they want to. And we could include it in their user profile. And that means they'll be able to have a Click2Call widget available in their user profile so that people can call them through the system. So now I have saved the permissions, and everyone will be able to see the Click2Call module now on our website. Now, there's one more thing. I would like you to go to the VoIP Drupal sandbox and test out some of the newest modules being made available to VoIP Drupal. VoIP Drupal is a suite of modules, and some of them are just very incredible, and they come with the basic functionality already for you to just plug in and play. They come with example scripts that you can easily edit. And here on the VoIP Drupal sandbox, which lives at voipdrupal.org, you can log in with it as a test user. There's no need to register or make an account. Log in, create scripts, and something especially new and beautiful. This is the visual VoIP Drupal, and because I haven't logged in, I'm getting access denied. No, it's not a big secret. I'm sure we've all seen that screen at times. Here we go. This is the visual VoIP Drupal workspace. An upcoming screencast will be done to show this beautiful piece of software. Here you have all the parts of your script. You have call control, you have input and output, and with this you can just drag a piece of a script over here, lock it into the script, and you're set to go. Best thing about this, you can create multiple scripts at the same time. So if you're working on an item that has 3 scripts that kind of work together or in tandem, you can create them all and thereby visually see what you're doing as you go along. You can jump to script names. You can have, you can choose voices and sounds, like a beep. This is fascinating. I'd like to thank you for taking a look at this screencast, and I hope it helped get you up and running with the VoIP Drupal Click2Call modules. And I'd love to get some feedback and see or hear where you're using it on your site. I can be reached at drupalconnection.com. My name is Mickey.